Today's episode is a very unique viewing experience for you guys. Not only are we doing two small area rugs that are in really rough shape, transform before your eyes in real time. Okay, not real time, I speed it up just a little bit, but during the area rug cleaning process we're doing on-site, we take an upholstery cleaning intermission with Suni and Lyndin. That's right, 2 vans, 3 technicians, an incredible cleaning adventure. You're not going to want to miss it. Today is Saturday, February 15th. This is Daily Vlog episode number 48. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to mash the thumbs up, leave a comment below your favorite part, and of course, subscribe to our channel and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. So when I first did the estimate of this job, these 2 rugs were rolled up and taped up in her garage, and you can kind of tell probably still by looking at them, especially the one on the front there, the lighter one, that it's still kind of curled up. And I actually just untaped those and rolled them out. You can tell I'm having a really difficult time vacuuming the one that I'm doing right now. Just a much thicker, higher density rug than the one in the front. So regardless, I definitely know now that I should have unrolled these and inspected them prior to giving her an idea of cost, because had I done that, I probably would have bid them for about twice as much. Both these rugs were pretty heavily soiled, even though I didn't get a whole lot of dry soil out. I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. Again, this is not the correct way to clean an area rug, in case you haven't watched any of my other episodes. The first thing we always do when we're doing an on-site area rug estimate is inform the customer that the proper way to clean an area rug is to have it taken off-site to a washing plant, a rug washing plant, which there's several really decent ones down in Jacksonville, Florida, which is about an hour away from us. And here you can take a look at this. Pretty good bit of dry soil in here. So there's a gentleman down into Jacksonville named Mike that we refer all of our rugs for, assuming the folks want to have the rugs taken off site to have them professionally cleaned. Of course, that is significantly more expensive than doing it the wrong way, which I'm doing now, just an on-site area rug cleaning, which we basically do the same way we would clean a carpet. So we commercially vacuum it to remove as much of the dry soil as possible. And then you can see, just like when we do a carpet cleaning, we go ahead and apply a soap-free detergent or preconditioner, which is what I'm doing now. Now this batch of preconditioner I did spike just because of how heavily soiled these rugs were. So this is a very, very strong concentrated brew of preconditioner. And after I really hosed them down heavy, I went ahead and allowed for a pretty long dwell time, just to kind of let the rugs and the soils marinate in the preconditioner, in hopes that we would have a better result when I went to the next step, which normally is agitation, but in this case, because I brought the Rotovac 360 with the brush head, I went ahead and just skipped over the agitation step in lieu of that. So this is the intermission I was referring to, and this is of course Suni and Lyndin doing some upholstery cleaning. That was kind of the main point of this entire job. This was a $225 job, the bulk of which was the upholstery cleaning. And this is a sofa, obviously 3-seat sofa, and Suni is applying the detergent right now, and Lyndin is agitating that detergent into the fiber. But this particular sofa is 85% polyester, which is a synthetic fiber, and then 15% linen. The chair to the bottom left of the screen now with the print on it is, and it's in A1 carpet care colors, so I gave her a discount. Just kidding. But she wanted the chair cleaned as well, so we're cleaning the chair and the sofa. Lyndon's in the process of pulling in all the hoses while Suni finishes up applying the detergent to the cushions. You can see we brought a table with us today. Makes it much easier to not only clean the cushions on a table versus bending over and having to put that pressure on your back, but also it's a nice place to store the soiled cushions while you clean the couch. So Lyndon's going to do the back and the sides first, but of course then he's going to actually clean the rest of the sofa and basically let the non-clean cushions reside on the table until he goes ahead and clean those one by one. And then he's able to put the clean cushions right on the clean sofa itself. So kind of a neat way that we typically always clean upholstery. We have kind of a process that we We do, and you can see he's starting to actually clean the back of the couch right now. Of course, I think I mentioned earlier, this new client did come by way of referral. We cleaned for her daughter about a year ago, and she lives over in St. Mary's. Now, this dark blue carpet, you can't gain a really good appreciation for how heavily soiled this was, but I couldn't help but really want to clean this carpet as well. The entire time I was there, I kept looking down like, I really wish we were cleaning this carpet also. So we definitely didn't need to bring 2 vans to this job, but I figured it'd be more fun if we did, so I went ahead and brought my van to clean the area rugs and then let them go ahead and use their van to clean all the upholstery while I did that. Even still, we were all done within about an hour, which even with 2 vans, $225, not very bad for an hour of our time with 3 technicians. This woman had had this sofa for 4 years, never had it professionally cleaned, and overall it was in really, really good condition. There were some spots which appeared to be like water spots on several of the cushions, but in general, like I said, the sofa was in much better condition than the actual area rugs. The area rugs, like I said, didn't get a chance to really do a good inspection of those prior to giving her a price, but they were pretty rough condition. So after about a 15-minute dwell time, I went ahead and moved the camera back out into the garage. I had already attached the rotary extractor, or Rotovac 360. Then I went ahead and fired up the machine. This machine, or this Rotovac, was actually attached to the 570 truck mount, which is not a direct drive, it's just a slide in. But you can tell with really, really good heat and suction, this rotary extractor is doing an amazing job cleaning this rug. We had really, really good results on this and good lighting, so you guys can kind of see what all we were able to pull out of there. This Rotovac 360 or rotary extractor has 3 different jets on the bottom that apply the high pressure hot water, and then 3 different vacuum ports that immediately spin around and remove quite a bit of that. And then this head actually has brushes on it as well, which just further agitate the preconditioner into the face yarn of this rug. So you can probably tell, or maybe not, that I'm actually going one direction, applying just the hot water, and then I'm going the other direction, removing that hot water. So basically doing a wet pass and a dry pass, similar to that of which we do with a standard wand cleaning. So the schedule today is actually pretty slow. We only had 1 job scheduled and 1 water extraction to check on. Unfortunately, when we showed up to the water extraction, the tenant had unplugged all of our equipment, and so it was still really, really wet. I was able to kind of educate him a little bit more about how that really needs to stay plugged in until the job is completely dry. We do run into that on occasion where, you know, it appears that the carpet's dry, but then when you put the moisture meter on some of the sheetrock or the tack strip, you can kind of show them that although it may feel and look dry, there's actually still some residual moisture in the back. So this process of actually extracting the rugs really only took me about 10 or 15 minutes. So these rugs, because they were so small, cleaned up really quickly, and we had, like I said, really, really good results. She wanted to go ahead and leave them in the garage for drying purposes, which normally in southeast Georgia with the humidity that we have is, like I said, usually not a real good idea. Although today and for the last several weeks now, we've had a pretty dry climate. So I went ahead and let her know that that would be perfectly fine to leave these rugs in the garage until they were completely dry. So now I'm going to show you guys real quickly, as I shut off the machine here, give you a look at both of the vans that we had lined up. Their van, they were able to park right here in the driveway and run it across. That's the CVS, and mine, I went ahead and parked on the street. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode today, make sure you go ahead and mash that thumbs up, and go ahead and mash it even if you didn't enjoy the episode, and leave a comment below. Today my lunch consisted of 5 servings of steamed broccoli, 3 pickles spears, and 4 little mini carrots, a handful of rainbow radish sprouts, and then I had some cheesy vegan cream sauce to dip in my carrots, and also I used it to dip some of my broccoli in as well. And also I had some seasoning salt. Once I got down past all the other food, I put some seasoning salt on my steamed broccoli as well. But really, really filling lunch, even though it's all what most people would refer to as rabbit food. If you eat enough rabbit food, it definitely does fill you up. And I've been able to do pretty much just 2 meals about like this size for the past 10 days. Although last night we did go to the movies, and I was able to not eat any of the popcorn. But when I got home, I definitely did have a bowl of beans and rice, because I was just, oh, and I had an apple as well. But at least it wasn't like my normal, popcorn or something bad, because I've done really, really well sticking to my new little diet here in an effort to try to drop down to about 170 pounds. And again, I was up over just a hair over 200 pounds 10 days ago. So I'm going to be weighing in again this Tuesday coming up. Every Tuesday night I'm going to track my progress. But last Tuesday I was able to weigh in and I was down 4 pounds already. So making pretty good progress. Again, drinking a lot of water in an effort to try and not get super hungry. I find that when I'm dehydrated, I have a tendency to feel more hungry than I am. And a lot of times if I just chug a huge glass of water, I all of a sudden am not near as hungry as I thought I was. But thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow.